follow me with a get ready in the morning video for my everyday makeup as a mom of 3 kids. I am a Stylekorean ambassador, so I do have affiliated links on some of the products that I am introducing today. Some of them I did receive for free in exchange for my honest review, and other ones I did purchase myself through them because it's something that I am looking for, interested, so I will mention some of the products. I just got out of the shower, so I'm going to clip my hair. Let's start with these Abib toner pads. Just let that kind of dry and saturate a little bit. So while that's working in, I'm Amish eye cream. Okay, let's do this Tocobo lip mask. You just need about this much. And I like to use the ordinary rosehip oil. Add 2 drops on the back of my hand. Just to help with the dryness. Get started with the REEDLE 100. I do a pretty heavy coat of it. I want to make sure I lather it in. The REEDLE 100 is not as stinging as the 700. So if you feel like the 100 is too strong for you, just do half a pump and try it out on a spot of your face to test it before you actually do the whole thing. But I think this is okay for me. It doesn't sting as much. It has like a retinol essence, so I do about 3 pumps. And I think the key point in the skincare is to make sure you rub it in and let it absorb well. So before doing a night mask, you have to do your skincare underneath it, which I didn't know. I figured it out afterwards. And this is just the 100 with the Cica RETI-A. My hands are getting kind of dirty, but this is the REEDLE shot 700. And I actually go pretty heavy on this. I do 4 pumps. But like I said, the 700 is stronger than the 100. If you don't like the 100 or you think the 100 stings a lot, then don't use the 700. The 700, you could definitely feel some stinging. People call this the micro needling at home. The Anua pink Niacinamide. So I think about 1 pump is like good enough. And then make sure you lather around. We're gonna do the BIODANCE Bio-Collagen Real Deep Mask Face Sheet. So I didn't know how to use this in the beginning. It's kind of messy, so I took all this stuff out like this. I'm supposed to open it and lay it flat a little bit because it has like these little plastic covers that go around the pieces. So like this you don't need, and you separate the pieces. So I like to do the top part first, how it's wrapped between like sheets of plastic. You want to make sure you take it off first. There's like these little slits right here for the eyes. You're gonna pull them out first. I notice when I put them on, this spot right here kind of gets missed, so I'm gonna do that. But you can also put it underneath the eyes or on the chin or whichever spot that the face mask doesn't really touch. You're gonna go in like this. So you do want to be careful when you grab it out the bag. I notice when I have long nails and I try to grab it off, I kind of rip off the mask. So just be careful taking it out. So for some reason, when I do this part of my eye, it doesn't really touch this area. So that's why I put those 2 pads right there, because I'm gonna make sure it touches it. This bottom piece also has a mouth slit. And I like to put it underneath my chin. Like I said, you could put it anywhere that you want that suits you better, but this is how I do it. Carefully lay it over, and I like to pull it up to get stuck on the top part of the mask, because if you don't pull it enough, this part right here where your chin is gonna sag a bit too much, and it's gonna have like that ripple right here. That means that you didn't pull it tight enough, so I noticed that you have to pull it a little bit tight. So then you sleep with this overnight, or I think it's about 4 to 5 hours. You know you're done with it when it's when this white color turns clear. This is more of a night care routine. Good morning. Let's take this off. Okay, I'm gonna go wash my face. Okay, just wash my face. This is what it looks like. You still want to make sure you put your daily moisturizer and your chapstick, because your skin's still a little bit dry. Sorry, I forgot to turn on the lights. But yeah, this is what the skin should look like after all of that. This is considered a really nice skin prep before makeup. Okay, so I'm getting ready to drop off my kids at school, and this is my everyday makeup. I use the matte cream foundation C30. For my makeup kit, I will scratch off a little bit and then work from there. So I'm doing my best to do it that way to prevent bacteria buildup on my own personal makeup, because then once you know, you can't go back, you know? So all makeup artists do not, you know, dip straight into the container, because even for your own personal makeup, it could build bacteria also. Same thing with brushes. So it's not always like, oh, the makeup artist use dirty brushes, because do you clean it after every use? Then bacteria builds up, right? I use like a flat foundation brush. So I kind of go like this over my eye, a little bit like this, because I'm not trying to cover anything, if that makes sense. I still want my skin to show through. I mean, can you imagine if I used foundation primer? It would look really good. But for my everyday makeup, I don't do all those extra steps because it's unnecessary, you know. So I'm gonna use my airspun powder. But today I want it to be pretty natural, so I'll just buff it in like this. You can still kind of see through my skin. So remember what I always tell you guys, everyday makeup does look nice in person, but this is not wedding makeup. Of like filling in whatever gaps and giving a shape. I have sparse eyebrows. Today I'm just working on filming content, administrative work. There's a lot to do today. And I have to cook, I have to pick up the kids later. Yeah, this is my everyday makeup. Oh, I am a mess, but it's fine. I'll get by.